Hi folks, it's day 41 today. I just wanted to do a quick video to talk about kind of, how little things that we do can affect our mood in a good way, and how even the most insignificant thing could make a big difference overall. And the reason I brought it up, or I'm bringing it up, is I've just come back from the cinema. So me and Fran went to see Avengers Endgame, and for me it was the second time I'd seen it. So, I was kind of looking forward to catching all the bits that I'd missed the first time around, and I was like interested to see what Fran's reaction would be because I went on my own the first time. So it kind of made me realise that I was invested a lot in this film. So I was in it all the way through, like 3 hours worth, and all the way through I just, I loved it. I was like a kid again. And it kind of made me realise that, it was keeping my depression at bay, really. I mean, my anxiety flared up a little bit because some people started a big argument in another row. I think somebody was talking and somebody was a bit pissed off about it, which I can understand. I'd be really, like, I don't get people that go to the cinema and just talk all the way through a film. I think they're just dickheads, really. They shouldn't go. Why waste your time? Why waste your time? Why waste everyone else's time? That makes me angry. And it made this guy angry, so that was kind of a bit of a distraction. It got my anxiety levels kind of, whoa, what's going to happen here? Is it going to kick off? Is it not? It didn't. In the end, the guy just got up and left, which, I felt bad for him because he'd been forced out of a film by some idiots that wouldn't shut up. But, besides the point, yeah, like I say, the 3 hours that I was there, I was invested completely from start to finish. And it just made me think that, I do like, I do that a lot. So when I watch a film or a TV show, I kind of do become invested. So I'm like focused 100% on what's going on screen. And people who know me probably realise that because, I know people who can happily chat away during a film or, be on their phones. Fran does it a lot. It really bugs me. We'll be trying to watch a TV show that I'm really into, and I look over and she's on her phone, and it kind of makes me think, I just don't understand it from my perspective, because once I'm invested in something, that's it for me. I'm just focused on that all the way through. It's normally a good sign if I like something or not if I actually end up on my phone. If I start getting my phone out, that means I'm not really enjoying it. So that's a sure sign way. And I know people do it. Like I just said, I do it myself. But generally speaking, I'm always on the lookout for things that I can really just invest in. And yeah, so people who know me know that I'm really into films. I'm really into TV shows. I read comic books. I read books. And it's all kind of really easy distractions, and they're really good at kind of providing you with an escape from reality for, an hour or two, depending on how long. Like I can read for 3-4 hours in a row, and it's pure escapism. It really is. And I can watch films. I used to go to the cinema and I'd watch 3 films back to back on a weekend, and I'd loved it because it was like, it was pure escapism for me. And yeah, it's just made me realise that, things aren't going well at the moment, mood-wise. I am quite depressed, and, I wake up every morning and I have this sense of dread about what's going to happen, if anything's going to happen. And it's moments like that where I can look back and say, you know what, I had 3 hours there where I wasn't thinking about being depressed. I wasn't, worried about what was going to happen tomorrow or the next day. I was fully in the moment, enjoying something. And I think if we can find that, whatever does that for, because everyone's got maybe something different in their lives that is for them. For me, it's kind of escapism into movies, films, TV shows, books, comics, anything that's an escape from reality, basically. For other people, it's probably like exercise or sports or, singing or dancing or, playing an instrument. It's probably, we all have different ways of kind of distracting ourselves in a good way. And I think it's really important that we recognise the, you know, how important those things are to us, because I'm pumped after coming back from the cinema, and I've spent the last kind of 3 or 4 days being really, really low, feeling quite anxious about a lot of things that are going on, and for the last 3 hours, you know, that just all went away for me. And, you know, obviously it's not a practical solution. I can't just spend the rest of my life in a cinema watching films back to back. You know, even I have my limits. But yeah, it's a really important tool, I think. It's really important for us to find what that thing is, you know, that we need to kind of do that for us. I've found what it does, what mine is. And it's funny, I know when I'm going through a really, really bad depression, it's when none of those things work. You know, I try the distraction techniques, like I try to read, I try to read my comic books, I try to watch films, I try and watch TV shows. And if I can't fully invest in them, I know something really bad's going on. So I'm taking it as a good sign that, you know, I enjoyed Avengers Endgame more the second time I saw it. So the fact that I'm still capable of enjoying things like that, you know, it sounds simple, but to me it was like amazing. I loved it. It was one of the best films I've ever seen. So yeah, I just wanted to do a video talking about that, really. I think we all have something like that in our lives, even if we take it for granted that it's always going to be there and it's always available to us to kind of give us that escape or distraction. And we need to kind of figure out what works for us and, you know, do it as much as we can, I suppose. Yeah, I'll leave it there for now. I just want to do a quick video to say that, you know, sometimes it is little things that, you know, we all take for granted that can make big differences in our mood and the way we feel about things. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there. But yeah, go and see Avengers Endgame. I'd highly recommend it. Okay, catch you guys.